Hi everyone, welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. Wishing you all the best. We know Mother's Day is every day. Every day is Mother's Day. There's mothers out there that are struggling, that would give their life for their kids. So Mother's Day is not only one day, it's every day. But today we are celebrating you and we are celebrating all the mothers out there. We wish you all the best and may your life be blessed. Guys, today, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Sarah's Lifestyle. Guys, if you're new on the channel, please subscribe to the channel and like, share, and you can make comments if you like to. I hope all is well with you and may your day be blessed also. So today, guys, what I'm gonna make, I am gonna make some meatballs. I'm also gonna make some quinoa with some lentils, and I'm adding coconut in the lentils to add flavor to the quinoa. So just keep watching and you guys will see how I make my meatballs with lentil quinoa. Lentils. So guys, I'm also making some lentils in quinoa, lentils with quinoa. So here you guys can see that I melting some coconut in the lentils, and as soon as the lentil gets soft and the coconut is melted, I am going to add the quinoa. Okay guys, so the lentil is all cooked, all soft. The coconut has melted. I already added a little salt to taste. So now I am going to add the 2 cups of quinoa and let it cook on a low fire. This is quinoa, guys, and I'm gonna let it cook on a low fire in the lentils. Okay guys, so I'm gonna cover it and let it cook on a low fire. Okay guys, so here I have the ground beef. I am going to season the ground beef. I have 2 packs here because I'm cooking for a few people. I don't know. I think it's 1 pound each. I'm not sure, but the label doesn't say much. But let's just add this. So guys, this is a ground beef. First thing I'm going to do is add some salt to taste. With ground beef, you have to be very careful with the salt because a little bit too much and then it's going to be too salty. So just like a handful, half a, I would say like I would use like a teaspoon. Okay, I think this is enough salt. And next I'm going to add some garlic powder. And next I'll add some turmeric. Turmeric. Next, I'll add 2 eggs. So we mix everything in, the eggs, the seasoning. And next, what I'm gonna add is a tablespoon of breadcrumbs. Breadcrumbs. I'll add a little bit more because, okay, so I think that's enough for now. So I added 2 tablespoons because remember, I used 2 packs of the ground beef. So what I'm going to add next, I chopped up some onions, some scallions, some parsley. But before I add that, I have some shredded garlic that I'm going to add to the ground beef, shredded garlic. And what I'm going to add next, I chopped up some onions and some scallion and some fresh parsley. So all of this is in the ground beef. So this is how I'm gonna make my meatballs. It's stuffed with all these ingredients. Now let it sit for a little bit on the side. Okay guys, so now I am gonna make my meatballs. I take some meat, ground beef and I roll it like this. I just keep rolling it. Make sure that it's sealed, that all the spices are stuff inside, they're sealed. Okay, and another one. I don't know how many meatballs I'm gonna get from this, but I'll make enough that everybody can have enough. I might not need to use the whole thing, but we'll see. So far I have, this will make the 6th one. So we'll see. Maybe I can make maybe 1 or 2 more. I think this is enough. Let's see. Two, four, six, seven meatballs. For two people, I think that's enough. Um, yeah, I think that's enough, guys. So what I'm gonna do now, I am gonna fry it. I wanted to put it in the oven, but I like when it's fried because it hold this juice, because when you put it in the oven it tend to get a little bit too dry. So I'm gonna fry okay, guys, so now that the oil is hot, I'm gonna place a meatball in the pan. And guys, actually I told you I was only making, I think it was 7 or 6. I decided to make the whole thing, so now I have 10 meatballs. So I think that's more than enough, because if they're satisfied with 3 each and they want more, they can have, or we can have leftover for tomorrow. So it doesn't really matter. It's not going to waste. So just make sure that these are here so that everything can fit. Uh-huh. See if I have any room for 2 more. Room for maybe 1 more. Okay. And that's good, guys. So I'm gonna let it brown on one side, then I flip it over and let it brown on both sides. So let's see how it comes out after. All right. So the meatballs are still frying. So we're just gonna make one side get brown and then we flip it over on the other side. So let's see if we can flip some over. Let's see how it's looking. I don't want it crushed. So we're gonna keep moving it around. Make sure all the sides and it's fully brown, because we want to make sure the inside cooks also. So make sure when you're frying it or you even cooking it, it's on a low fire, even medium low. So the meatballs is already practically fried. So I'm just turning it on the side and then I'm gonna transfer it. Okay, so I'm gonna just leave it there for a little bit, then okay, guys, so I'm gonna transfer the meatballs into this pot. Okay, guys, so in this bowl with these onions and scallion and parsley, I added some water and I'm gonna pour it in the pot with the meatballs. Okay, guys, so I have some tomato paste that I diluted in some water. I'm gonna add it to the meatballs. And I'm gonna let it cook on a low fire. Let me add a little bit more water in this cup. Okay, so we're gonna leave it. We're gonna cover it and leave it on a low fire. I'll be back. I'll check on it from time to time. Looking good, guys. Okay, so we will be back and check on it. Okay, guys. So here I have some cabbage and some collard green. I'll let it get to a boil, and then let it cook. The quinoa with lentils, it's all done. This is what it looks like, guys. It looks like rice, but it's really quinoa. And I added some coconut, and it tastes so good. So I'm just gonna shut the stove off and just let it sit there until we're ready to eat. Guys, look at this. This is so nice. The meatballs are so nice and tender. All done. Really nice. Smell good. Really, really nice. So I'm gonna leave it on a low fire. I'm waiting for the veggies to finish, and then we are gonna go over to taste that. Meantime, I'm gonna fry some right guys. So I already served me some quinoa, and I'm gonna add this serving of collard green and cabbage in the plate. And this is what it looks like. Okay, guys. So now I am gonna serve me some meatball. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. So this is the meatballs, quinoa, and cabbage with some collard green. So now we're gonna go over to taste time and enjoy this nice meal. Okay, guys, it's taste time. The food is hot, guys, really hot. So I'm gonna take my time, and I don't want to get burned. So this is the quinoa with the lentils. Oh God, this is it smells so good. This is the cabbage and the collard green. It's delicious. Cabbage, collard green. Mm. Let's taste the meatball. The meatball is well seasoned, guys, and it came out really, really nice and soft. That's the reason why I decided to fry it, because I know if I had put it in the oven, it would have came out too dry, and I didn't want it too dry. So mm, mm, it's really nice, really nice. Quinoa and lentils, guys. This is delicious. Mm. I added some pimento seed to the meatballs. Mm. This is good, guys. This is really good. This is quinoa with lentils, and ground beef meatballs. Mm, mm. Pimento seed. My son doesn't like when I put the pimento seed in the food because he says he have to be each time he bite into it, he have to be taking it out his mouth. But I usually crush it, but it won't make a difference if I had crushed it and put it in a meatball because he still would have tasted it. Mm, delicious. Mm. The food is hot, guys. Mm. Plantain. I remember when I was growing up, my mother used to make meatballs. I'll tell you guys, let me take a bite of this. Mm. I remember when I was growing up and my mother used to make meatballs. She did it like that with the eggs, and the only thing different is that at that time, I don't remember if they had the breadcrumbs. So what she used to do, the regular white bread or any type of bread, she would wet it and add it to the ground beef and make her meatballs. And it tasted so good. When I tell you, it tasted so good. But now, in these days, we don't have to go through all of that. That's why we have the breadcrumbs, which make things easier. But I don't know if the taste would have been the same the way back then and now, but it still tastes good. Mm-hmm. Still tastes good. Tastes really, really good. And collard greens, guys, and cabbage. Mm. Mm-hmm. And the quinoa is a substitute for me for rice because I found myself that I've been eating too much rice, and that's the reason why I cooked the quinoa to replace the rice. And I added the coconut, I added a little flavor to it, and it tastes really good. Really, really good. Mm-hmm. Tastes really, really good. And as I say, everybody cook different, and each person cook at their own liking. And in the kitchen, you just have to be creative. That's all I say. You just have to be creative and do your own thing. There's no book or no, sure, you're gonna have cooks that going to tell you, oh, this is make this way and this is cooking is an art, and each person that bring their art to the table, that's what the food is going to taste like. So that's when I tell you guys, use your own ingredients. You don't have to use ingredients I use. Use your own ingredients and flavor your food the way you want it to taste. And as I say, it's being creative in the kitchen, and that's what I do. And the food comes out very, very nice. Mm-hmm. Very tasty. I made some plantain, and instead of going out there and pay somebody to cook your food, you can do the same thing in your own kitchen, and you know what you're putting in the food. So I don't say you can't do it once in a while. Yeah, you can treat yourself like for your birthday. I like today is Mother's Day. You can do that also, but like for every day. And if someone have kids, you don't want to be feeding your kids food and from the street. You want to cook your own food so that your kids can get a healthy meal. And not to say that you can't buy healthy food out there, but the thing is, you don't know what they're putting in the food, and that's the only thing. So, mm-hmm. Pimento seed. Well, anyway, I am going to continue enjoying this nice food, and I thank you guys for being here today with me. I appreciate it. Today is Mother's Day, so I'm going to relax the rest of the day. And please, guys, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Make sure you press the notification bell, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bon appetit.